All right, getting ready to start game 4 of the tournament. On the ice, we have McKenna, Wendy, Nicole, Ellie, and Alice. 4 in net. Puck drop goes over to the boards. Alice is going to grab it, try to send it to Wendy, but Wolverines are all over. McKenna picks it up, though, and brings it into the offensive zone. She gets a shot on net, goes to the side. Wendy's got the puck behind the net, gets it over to McKenna. Just off her stick over to the boards. Alice is going to step forward and try to keep it in. Wolverines pick it up, send out to neutral ice. McKenna gets it, taps it over to the boards. Wolverines pick it back up, take it into our zone. 5-4 along the boards. Ellie gets it, sends it around to Nicole. Just off her stick, so the Wolverines have it in our zone. Puck goes over to the boards. Ellie picks it up, tries to send it up to Wendy, just a little hard. So it goes over to the Wolverines in neutral ice. They bring it back into our zone. As McKenna kept her busy for a little bit, puck goes loose to the boards. Fiona grabs it, sends it down the ice, goes into the offensive zone. The goalie's going to send it over to the boards. Fiona will almost get it over there, just off her stick. Up to neutralize, but Fiona picks it up, passes over to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it over to Fiona. It's loose. Laura picks it up, brings it in the offensive zone, goes for a shot. It's going to get gloved by the goalie. 12:44 left in the first. On the ice, we have Laura, Fiona. There's Alice. Stasi and Malia. Puck comes back to Stasi. Comes towards the net, hits some bodies. Bounces around, comes over to the boards where Wolverines pick it up. They're going to skid it, try to get it out to neutral ice. Fiona gets it off a stick. Keeps it away from the Wolverines. Keeps it at the blue line. Laura's going to pick it up. Goes for a pass, but it hits some skates. Getting knocked around by the Wolverines in their zone. They're able to send it down the ice, and they're going to say no icing. So let's see. Malia picks the puck up by the corner, sends it around the board to the other side. Nicole grabs it, sends it across ice. Wolverines knock it away, but Nicole's going to pick it up in neutral ice and skate it into the offensive zone. Knocked off her stick. Serena's going to chase after it. Wolverines pick it up, skate it back into our zone. And they're going to send it around the boards. Where Wendy's able to knock it out to neutral ice. Wolverines are trying to get control of it, but Serena's getting in the way. Wolverines have it. They just get into our zone. Sends it towards the net, but Alice is going to stop it. Gets a nice pass over to Wendy. Wendy gets a pass over to Serena. Serena sends it into the zone. Wolverines are trying to get it out, but Serena's going to keep it in. Wendy's going to grab it, sliding along the boards and in the corner. Trying to get their stick on the puck. Wolverines grab it, try to send out. Ellie keeps it at the blue line. Puck goes bouncing. Wolverines grab it, able to send it to the player, brings it into our zone. I think that Ellie knocked it off her stick, so she didn't get a great chance on our shot. We send it towards the net. Kenna's keeping them busy. Cora's getting it covered now. So they got a couple shots towards the net. Got 11 minutes left in the first. On the ice, we have Fiona, Allison, McKenna, Malia, and Stasi. I'm not sure. Did I miss a penalty? What are we waiting for? Okay, they fixed the other scoreboard on the other end. I don't know what's happening now. Okay, the ref was talking to somebody. All right, I think we're good. All right, puck drops, gets knocked around. Fiona try to get a hold of it. She gets it. Skates it out to neutral ice. Knocked off her stick, and she's going to chase it down into the offensive zone. Puck goes over to the boards. Wolverine tries sending out. They're held up, but the player picks it up, skates it down the ice. Almost gets to our zone. Allison's going to grab it. Trying for a pass knocked away by the Wolverines. McKenna picks it up, gets held up. Allison's trying to help her out. They knocked around. Comes into the offensive And Stassi's going to chase it down, picking up just past our blue line. She's going to send it forward. Just into the offensive zone, gets knocked out. Stassi's going to pick it up in neutral ice, sends it into the offensive zone. Wolverines will pick it up in the corner here. Try to get the boards for Stassi's holding her up. When he's going to step forward and poke it off the stick, pick it up, grab it, centers it, gets it. Lauren gets a beautiful shot in the net. So 9:55 left in the first. Score is 1-0 Redhawks. It's a really nice play. I don't know if that's showing up quite well. Yeah. On nice, we have Laura, Wendy, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. Puck is neutral ice right now. Just into our zone. Alice sends it out. Laura grabs it, sends it over to the boards. Wendy will pick it up, just taps it into the offensive zone, goes loose to the corner. Wolverines will get to it first. They send it up the boards. Alice is going to knock it away. And Alice is going to step forward and pick up the puck. Sends it behind the net. Just off her stick. Wolverines they tried setting up the boards, but it went up too high, so they're going to whistle it. On ice, we'll have Allison, Fiona, Serena, Ellie, and Alice. Puck drops, gets kind of stuck on the face-off. Still stuck there. Serena's able to poke it out. Wolverines pick it up by their net. They try sending out. Oh, Serena grabs it, gets a nice shot on net. Really made some great saves. Serena picks it up, Allison picks it up behind the net, gets it centered. Wolverines are trying to send it out. Ellie's going to grab it in neutral ice. Sends it forward to Fiona. Just off her stick, the Wolverines pick it up. It's going to get knocked off with their stick by Allison. Wolverines grab it, send it out. Ellie grabs it, sends it back into the offensive zone. Wolverines knock it back out. Ellie's going to stop it just past her blue line. It's going to go loose to towards Cora, but Saj is going to grab it, turn it around, trying to get it out, but Wolverines kept it in. And then one of our players able to grab it, send out to neutral ice for the Wolverines grab it. Goes loose to the boards. Wendy's able to pick it up, bring in the offensive zone, bag it towards the net, tries to go for a shot, but the Wolverines stopped it. Wendy's fighting for the corner, picks it back up. Trying to get away from the Wolverines, passes it to McKenna. Oh, just past her stick. Wolverines pick it up, sending it out down the ice. Sash is going to chase it down, get to it first in our zone. She's going to take it behind the net, get some more room. Sends it over to Wendy, but bounces over. Comes over to her, Nicole, and Sash is able to kind of poke it out to neutral ice. Kind of holding it off the, that was Nicole holding him off, and then she got into the offensive zone. Comes back to Sash the blue line, she keeps it in. Wolverines pick it up, take it out though. We send it across to the boards. Kind of fighting for it. Let's see. Wolverines have to touch up. Goes loose for Fiona, grabs it. Trying to send it out, but Wolverines are keeping it in. Oh, I'm so sorry. There we go. Send it on net, blocked by Cora. Amelia's going to pick it up. Tries to get it out. Knocked away. Sazi grabs it behind the net, sends it on the boards. Wolverines just keeping it at the blue line. Tries to send on net, but hits some bodies. Stasi sends it up the boards. Fiona's trying to get it out. Comes back to Stasi. Oh, it gets centered. And unfortunately, the Wolverines read it, took advantage of that, and got it in the net. 7:04 left in the first. Score is 1-all. Oh, I'm really zoomed in there. There we go. Okay. Out on the ice, we have Laura, Wendy, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. All right, puck's dropped, gets stuck in the face-off. Wolverines poke it out, but Serena's going to pick it up. Or sorry, that's Alice. It's like Able to get to Nicole, brings in the offensive zone. Goes loose behind the net where Laura's going to pick it up. Tries to send it back, but Wolverines stop it. Getting knocked around. When he grabs it, the board centers it just off McKenna's stick, but Laura picks it up. Gets a shot on net, but the goalie's going to glove it. 6:39 left in the first. All right, puck drops. Laura gets it hit back to Alice. I was going to send it to the net. Lenny almost tips it in, but it goes a little high. Comes around the boards. For Nicole, gets it in the corner. Centers it, but our players' sticks were held up. Oh, Wendy got a nice pass to Laura, but the Wolverines got it off her stick. Wolverines sent it to the player in the neutral zone. Gets bumped into just in the offensive zone, but Ellie picked it up. Almost got into the offensive zone, but knocked off her stick. Serena's fighting for the neutral ice. Alice is able to scoop it out. Oh, gets it sent over to Serena. Just off her sticks. It's going to bounce towards the offensive zone, but they get it knocked in. Wolverines grab it behind the net. Send it around the boards. Goes down the ice. Stasi's going to skate over and pick it up. Going to get a pass up to Allison. And it goes over to Serena. Serena sends it down the ice into the offensive zone. Wolverines send it back out to neutral. We'll touch up. Oh, not quite there, almost. So we got offsides. On the ice is Allison, Fiona, and Serena with Stasi and Malia. 4 in net. All right, puck drops. Malia sends it up to Allison. Allison knocks in the offensive zone. Wolverines grab it, try to send out, but Serena keeps it with her skates. He tries sending out again. Fiona's going to slow it down, and Stasi will keep it in. Stuck under some feet here. Wolverines scoop it out. We got a bunch of players there holding it up. Stasi's able to pick up the puck. Just bring it towards the net. Goes for a shot. The goalie blocks it. Wolverines knock it to the corner where Stasi gets it. Trying to bring it towards the net, but the Wolverines are holding up. They're able to send it out down the ice. Leah's going to get to it first in our zone. Trying to keep the Wolverines off. She sends it up the boards. Wolverines will grab it, but she's going to put more pressure on them. Goes loose for Serena, picks it up, sends it around the other side. Bounces out towards the center. Gets over to the Wolverines, a good shot, blocked by Cora, and then she's going to get a glove. I think they're trying to tell her to play. They keep telling these kids to play these pucks. On ice, we have McKenna, Nicole, Alice, Wendy, yep, okay, and Ellie. Alice has the puck, brings it forward. Wolverines give it the blue line to send it towards the net. Cora's going to deflect it over to the boards. Ellie grabs it, sends it around the boards to Nicole. Nicole's able to grab it and send it down the ice. It should be icing. All right, puck drops, gets sent over to Nicole, gets knocked around, gets loose. McKenna picks it up, gets it tapped over to Nicole. Nicole's going to skate it down the ice, gets it over to Wendy. Wendy's got the puck, got a chance on the net. Not able to get a good shot off. Wolverines try to send the puck out. McKenna's going to keep it in, trying to tap it over to Ellie, but the Wolverines knocked it off her stick. Now the new try, so Alice grabs it and sends it forward. Comes just into the offensive zone. Wolverines grab it and send it into ours. Ellie's going to chase it down. She gets to it first. Trying to keep Wolverines off of it. Sends it over to the boards where Fiona's going to pick it up. She'll skate it down the ice. Gets into the offensive zone. Fiona tries to center, but her team hasn't caught up yet. Wolverines pick up trying to get it out, but Laura's holding them up. Allison's going to help her out. Wolverines get it out and bring it into our zone. Our team are going to hold them up. Puck goes loose to the corner. Stasi's able to get it sent over to Allison. Comes out the neutral ice for the Wolverines to have it. They dump it back into our zone. Stasi has it. Looking for a pass. Gets it over to Allison. Wolverine knocked it off her stick. Comes back to Stasi. She's going to send it over to Laura. Laura brings it into the offensive zone. Trying to get the Wolverines off. Gets the pass back to Stasi. Stasi sends it forward. Hits some skates, so she's going to pick it back up. Stasi's got to get to center nicely to Allison, but Wolverines held her up. So it's going to come over here. Laura, or Fiona gets to the corner, centers it, but Laura got held up. Wolverine pick it up, send out to neutral ice for Malia. Gets it. Knocks a player down. Puck goes into our zone. Stasi and Allison are able to get it. Serena pokes it out back to neutral ice, picks up the puck, gets a wonderful pass over to Nikki. Nikki's got the puck, goes for a shot, is going to get caught by the goalie. 2:28 left in the first. Score is 1-all. On the ice we have Wendy, Nicole, Malia, Sazi, and here comes McKenna. All right, puck drops, gets knocked back. Malia's going to step forward, keeps it in. Wolverines pick it up, bring it out to neutral ice. Gets off their stick. Wolverines pick it back up, skate into our zone. I think Malia's able to knock it off her stick. I think they got a shot on net, but our team kept them off. I kept it out of the net. Wendy has it in the corner. Backhands it to McKenna. The Wolverine read it though and took it off. Gets knocked up high, goes behind the net. Where Malia's fighting for it. McKenna goes to help her out. Her and the player go down. Malia's able to get knocked out. Nicole bumps it out down the ice. Puck comes loose into the offensive zone. Wolverine gets it first, though, and able to turn it around. Guys will get it in neutral ice. Wolverines knock it off her stick into our zone. And that's Ellie picks it up. She's going to skate it. Brings it out to neutral ice. Ellie's still holding the puck. Brings it out. Getting in the offensive zone. McKenna's going to step forward. Turn around to grab the puck. She's got it here in the corner. Oh, somebody's a real nice. Ellie grabs it. Heads in towards the net, but stick's held up. Kenna sees a loose puck. Goes for a shot. Blocked by a player. Ellie grabs it just wide of the net. Comes up loose up the boards. Wolverines grab it. Send it out to their player. Neutral ice. Bump it into the offensive zone. The player's going to chase her down. Alice is able to take it. Brings it behind the net. He's trying to fight off the Wolverines. I think it's McKenna trying to help her out. It goes all the other way. It's Ellie fighting for it. Gets over to Cora. Alice is going to hold up the one Wolverine player in front of the net. Cora will get it covered. A little over 46 seconds left in the first. On the ice we have Laura, Wendy, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. Laura gets the puck over to Wendy, but Wolverine knocked it off the stick. Goes behind the net where Stasi will grab it. Sends it around the boards. Nicole's able to smack it. Gets it sent down ice. She's going to chase it down. The Wolverines get to it first. Send it around the boards. Gets past our players. Goes out to the neutral ice. Malia has it. Going to get it passed up the boards to Wendy. Wendy gets the puck, but it gets off her stick, so Laura's going to pick it up. Brings it into the offensive zone. We're fighting some Wolverines. Puck comes up the boards. Goes out to neutral ice for Wolverine pick it up. Bring it into our zone. And it's getting knocked around. Laura's able to pick it up. And that's the end of the first. So end of first period, score is 1-all. Start of the second period. We're going to have Allison, Fiona, and Serena with Alice and Ellie, core in net. All right, puck drops, gets knocked over to the boards. Wolverines will get it, send it back to their D, send it to their player out on neutral ice. Knocked off their stick by Serena. She's going to keep it away. Has it behind her net. Oh, tries to turn around, but just off her stick. She's able to take it back up, though. Sends it over to Allison. Allison's able to bring it down the ice. Gets it sent over to Fiona. Wolverine grab it. Still on neutral ice. Ellie's able to knock it away, but the other player picks it up. Serena has it. Sends it over to Fiona. She's got a couple of Wolverines on her. Serena's going to help her out. Swinging up between her and Allie. Alice picks it up. Looking for a good pass. Gets it sent into the offensive zone. The Wolverines have it. But Fiona's going to keep it in the zone. Be able to pick it up, send it out, and down the ice. Ellie picks it up. She's going to skate it and then try to send it out. The Wolverines keeping at the blue line. They're going to send it on net, and Cora's going to grab it. On the ice, we're going to have Nicole, McKenna, and Wendy with Malia and Stasi. Comes to Malia right in front of the net. She's going to try to send out. Wolverines keep it in, trying to send it towards the net. Get held up, but they get a shot. It's blocked by Cora, and she's going to get it covered. Right, quick drop, goes back to the Wolverines D. They dump it to the corner. Stasi's going to hold him up for a second, get the puck away from him. Sends it over to Wendy. Wendy's going to get knocked out to neutral ice and get knocked down. Nicole's able to knock it off some sticks and get it sent into the offensive zone. Comes back to McKenna. McKenna's going to get a shot on net, and the goalie's going to catch it. 12:22 left in the second. On the ice, we're going to have Fiona, Laura, and Allison with Malia. I think Allison, Ellie. All right, puck drops, goes to the corner. We're just trying to set it up the boards. Allison's going to grab the blue line, send it towards the net. Wolverine's going to hold up some sticks, so it's going to get knocked around. Allison grabs it by the boards, tries to get it back to the player, but the Wolverines knock it out to neutral ice. Where Ellie's going to grab it, try to send it to the offensive zone. The Wolverines all over, comes out loose. Fiona's able to grab it, send it forward to Laura. Laura's able to bring it to the offensive zone and get over to Allison. Allison gets a shot on net. It goes across ice. Ellie keeps the puck into the blue line. Wolverines grab it, try to send it out, but Fiona's going to knock out her stick, and Ellie will keep it in, and then Laura. Fiona sends it. So Ellie comes out to neutral ice with Alice. Alice is going to get her team time to touch up. Wolverines grab the puck, send it out. Ellie has it on our blue line. She's going to send it across ice. Bounces into the offensive zone. Wendy and Serena are holding the Wolverines up over there. Wendy's able to grab it, send it across ice for McKenna. Or to try on Nicole. Nicole's got it. Tries to get over to somebody, but then he knocked it around. Ellie keeps at the blue line, trying to get to the net, but the Wolverines are holding him up. Puck goes loose. Goes to the corner. Serena is able to get it, pokes it out. Nicole grabs it, knocks it back. Ellie will step forward, send it to the net, blocked by some players. Wolverines grab it, send it out to neutral ice where Stasi gets it. She's going to send it across to Ellie. Ellie's going to bump it up to Wendy. Wendy's going to bring it to the offensive zone. Gets it tapped over to Serena. Comes over to the boards. Serena's fighting for it in the corner. Wendy's over there helping. Comes out loose. Almost centered, but the Wolverines stop it. Getting knocked around again. Comes out. Oh, almost hits the neutral ice, but Stasi keeps it in. Wolverines have it by their net. They send it up the boards. And their player picks it up and brings it down the ice. Brings it into our zone. Passes across to the player. He's got center. Gets a shot on goal, but blocked by Cora. There for another shot, but blocked by McKenna. They knocked around. The Wolverines pick it up, bring it back in front of the net. Try for a shot, but Sazi doesn't give her a good one. Fiona picks up the loose puck, brings it down the ice. Almost gets to the zone, but McKenna's going to help her out. Gets it tapped in there. Wolverines grab it, send it back to neutral, and it comes loose into our zone. Stasi grabs it, turns it around. She's going to carry the puck down the ice, trying to keep the Wolverines off of her. Sends it towards the net, goes behind, bounces up the boards. McKenna tries to get over there, but it gets sent down the ice. Stasi gets it, sends it over to Fiona. She's going to try and get a hold of it, able to, gets it into the offensive zone. Wolverines try to knock it out, but McKenna's going to keep it in, sends it towards net, but it hits some bodies. Fiona picks it up, just knocked off her stick, comes up to Malia neutral ice. Malia will send it into the offensive zone, but our team needs to touch up. We're offsides. All right, now we're good. Wolverine are able to get out to neutral ice where Allure gets it, gets a nice pass over to Nicole. Nicole sends it to the board. She got some pressure, picks it back up. Nicole still has the puck, taking it around the net, tries to sneak it in, but the goalie blocks it. Wolverines grab it. Wendy's holding them up. Wolverines are able to send it down the ice. It should be icing. .8:39 left in the second. Out on the ice we have Wendy, Laura, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. All right, puck drops, goes to the corner. Wolverine send it around the boards. Comes over to Alice. We'll keep it at the blue line. Gets to the boards, get it past some more, grabs it, comes back to Alice. Alice is going to skate forward, tries to hit a net. When he tries to tap it in, and I think they got it in. 8:23 left in the second. Score is 2-1 Red Hawks. So girls are having some real nice plays this weekend. Woo. Okay. Sorry for all the twirl around. That helps, like, going back and looking at things. You got a little spot with the clock showing what's going on. On ice, we're going to have Fiona, Serena, Allison, Ellie, and Stasi. Puck comes over towards the boards. We'll try to get Fiona's able to get it first. It's in the offensive zone, sends towards the net just wide, goes to the corner. Allison will pick it up. Left's kind of in the way. Wolverines get on her. Trying to get it out. Serena's going to go over to help. And then Serena's able to help scoop it out. Puck goes to the other corner. Wolverines get to it first. Try to get it out, but our kids knock it off their stick. Serena grabs it, sends it towards the net, blocked by the goalie. Serena's able to keep it in the zone. Wolverines almost get it out, but Fiona keeps it in. Fiona's got the puck, sends it towards the net. Oh, Allison tried to tip it in, but they got it knocked away. Allison's fighting forward on the back there. Wolverines are able to send it down the ice. It gets into our zone. Stasi will get to it first. She's going to send it up the boards to get over to Serena. Comes out to neutral ice. Serena pokes it forward. Wolverine pick up the puck. Try to bring it to our zone, but Allison knocked it off her stick. She's getting knocked around. Serena got it knocked into the offensive zone. Wolverines pick it up. Try to skate into the zone, but it's going to get knocked off their stick by, I think that's Nicole there. Yep, Nicole gets it. Just gets to the offensive zone, but Wolverine sends it back out. Saz is going to send it forward to McKenna. And since Nicole's able to knock it into the offensive zone. Comes back out to neutral ice. Saz gets it past the Wolverines. And Nicole's able to dump it forward to McKenna. McKenna's going to bring it into the offensive zone. Brings it towards the net. Gets a shot under, they're going to glove it. Goes loose, and I think that was Fiona almost got, or no, it's Wendy almost got a shot, but it comes back out. Saz is going to keep it at the blue line. Nicole's trying to get it in, gets over McKenna. McKenna goes for a shot, blocked by the goalie. Gets stuck under the Wolverines player. Wendy gets it scooped out, knocked off their stick. McKenna's going to go to help, scoots out, sends it towards the net, blocked by the goalie. Puck comes loose. Wolverines get it, knocked off their stick by Malia. And Stas is going to grab the puck, turn it around. Wolverines pick it up, hit it on the boards to get into our zone. Puck goes fire net, where Malia's going to grab it. Tries to send it out, but the Wolverines keep it in. Their player picks it up, skates it towards the net. Our player just knock it off her stick, and Stasi tries to send it out, but they keep it at the blue line. McKenna holds out the puck, but the Wolverines grab it. Goes back to McKenna. McKenna's able to knock it up the ice, and Wendy's going to pick it up, gets a beautiful pass over to Fiona. Fiona brings it into the offensive zone. Trying to see what's going on. Oh, it gets shot on net, blocked by the goalie. Wolverines pick up the puck, bring it down the ice. Allison's going to chase her down to try to get a pass over to their player, but it goes past them. Allison's going to knock it away. Wolverines pick up the loose puck, send it on net, but Corey's going to block it. Allison pick up the loose puck, tries to send it out, but didn't get enough strength behind it. Wolverines had the puck, tries to send it towards the net, but Ellie's going to block with her skates. She's going to pick up the puck and bring it down the ice. She'll carry it into the offensive zone. Knocked off her stick by the Wolverines. They try to send it out, but Laura's going to keep it in. Laura sends it towards the net, blocked by the goalie. Wolverines pick it up by the net. Try to get out. Also knocks it off their stick. And it gets sent around the boards. Where it's going to get to Ellie. Ellie's going to try to send it towards the net, but it hits a Wolverines player. Puck goes loose behind the net. Wolverines are able to send it up the boards before it gets to McKenna. Or that might be Nicole. Puck comes back over to the boards. Allison goes step forward, keeps it in. Trying to keep the Wolverines off of it. They're able to pick it up. Allison's going to hold them up for a little bit. She's going to send it over to the boards because she got pressure on her, and she's going to switch back with Laura. Laura's going to take the puck. Comes back to Alice. Alice is going to send it towards the net. They try to tip it in, but it comes over. Alice going to keep it in the zone until the Wolverines. Ellie keeps it in. The Wolverines knock it out to neutral ice, where Alice gets it. Tries to send it over to Nicole, but the Wolverines bring it in. Go for a shot, just wide of the net. Sorry. Comes up the boards where Serena's fighting for it. The Wolverines keep it in, but Serena's able to step forward and knock it out. Able to get it past the Wolverines and gets into the offensive zone where Wendy sends it deeper in. Wolverines pick it up. I couldn't see what's going on. I think it got knocked around. I don't know what happened down there. Sorry. 3:33 left in the second. We might have got a goal, but there wasn't a lot of celebrating, so I wasn't sure. Our girls are tired. Our kids are tired. Yep, that was a goal. Okay, sorry. It was really hard to see down there. All right, puck drops. McKenna knocks it back to Malia. Malia's going to send it over to Nicole. Fiona. Fiona brings it into the offensive zone. Wolverine grabbed the puck. Try to send it out. Just gets out. McKenna grabs it at neutral ice, gets it over to Malia. Malia gets it over to Stasi. Stasi's going to bounce it off the boards to get over to Fiona. Comes back to the Wolverines. Oh, jeez. They're going to send it in neutral ice for their players going to skate it in. They're going to send it on net, blocked by Cora. Comes losing center, but Stasi's going to knock it behind the net, or, to behind the net. They grab it, try to sneak it in. Comes to Stasi, try to send it out. Wolverines keep it. Okay, I thought it bounced over, but I'm blind, but it was offsides. Next, we're going to have Malia and Stasi with Wendy, Laura, and Nicole. All right, Laura gets a knockback to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it up to Nicole. Nicole's going to push it forward, but Wolverine's knock it off her stick. Turn around, comes up to Stasi. Stasi tries to send it forward, but it bounces up high because the Wolverine's got on her stick. It's on our blue line when he knocks it past the Wolverines. So it'll poke it forward. They pick it up, bring it offensive zone. It goes over to Laura. Laura gets a shot in net, I think, blocked by the goalie. Wolverines grab the puck and carry it down the ice. Pass it across to their player, goes for a shot, blocked by Cora. Stasi tries to send it out, blocked by the Wolverines, but she'll get her stick on it. Backhands it over to Wendy. Wendy tries to go for a pass to Nicole with the Wolverines stop it. They get stuck along the boards. Laura is able to get it off and into the offensive zone. Gets a shot on net, going to get gloved by the goalie. 1:56 left in the second. On ice, we're going to have Ellie and Alice with Serena, Fiona, and Allison. All right, puck drops, gets stuck under feet. Fiona's trying to help Serena out. Puck goes loose behind the net. Wolverines grab it. Try to get out, but Allison's going to block them. Serena scoops it out, knocked off by the Wolverines. Oh, it gets centered just off Fiona's stick, goes to the boards. Ellie will keep it in, tries to enter the net, but it hits the Wolverine skates. Wolverine grab it, send it around the boards. The other player's going to pick it up. She's going to get a pass over to a teammate, neutral ice. Alice is holding them up. Serena's trying to help out. Wolverine trying to get a hold of it in our zone. Get it centered real nice, but Cora was able to get it gloved. Luckily, the Wolverines player didn't see the puck there. On the ice, we have Wendy, Nicole, McKenna with Malia and Stasi. Puck drops, gets sent over to the boards, gets stuck on the Wolverines' feet. McKenna's going to sneak it out, get it over to Wendy. Wendy's going to bring it down the ice. Backhands it into, the offensive zone. I think that's Nicole's got it behind the net. Gets over to Wendy. Wendy bumps it back to Malia. Malia's going to send it towards the net, but it hits some players. Wolverines pick it up, bring it into our zone. Stasi knocks it off her stick. She almost gets it away, but they get a shot, and Cora's going to get it blocked. .52 seconds left in the second. On ice, we have Laura, Fiona, Allison, Malia, and Stasi for a net. Puck drops. Laura gets it knocked back to Stasi. Stasi's going to keep the Wolverine off it. Try to send it around the boards, but Wolverine are going to hold it in the corner. Fiona's trying to get it out. It's kind of stuck by the ref. Wolverine scoop it out, send it towards the net, but Malia's going to send it to the corner. And then get knocked off the boards where Fiona fights for it. Comes loose to Stasi. Stasi's able to knock it down the ice. Goes in the neutral zone where the Wolverines grab it. Dump it into our zone. Malia will get to it first in the corner. Sends it up the boards. Goes out to neutral ice. Where Laura's able to knock it away from the Wolverines and pick it up and skate into the offensive zone. Gets knocked around the boards. So Wendy will pick it up. Centers it. Fiona grabs it, goes for a shot, blocked by some players. And that's going to be the end of the second. So in the second period, scores 3-1 Redhawks.
Your new Etsy store. This is Sarah's new Etsy store.
So here we are supporting our team with our fabulous case. Woo! Yep.
Available on the Etsy store.
Team Pride. Team Pride.
Got the shoes from the first Etsy.
Yeah, I mean, Amy's all decked out. She got everything.
I do.
Oh, I don't have.
Wait. Got it all.
I was like, I can't get it. My gloves blocking my tat. I don't know if you can get to your tat.
I totally forgot I'm not used to
We
having
got
chat.
tatted up today. Woo! Glitter tattoos.
Very P&W Seattle loves me to go rainbow. I know.
All right, we'll get back to the game. Thanks, Amy.
Love it.
All right, so third period. We got Wendy, Serena, and Nicole with Alice and Ellie on the ice. All right, puck drops, gets stuck for a minute. Serena gets over to Nicole. Nicole brings it to the offensive zone, trying to get a hold of it. The Wolverines are on her. Goes loose behind the net where Nicole will pick it up. Centers it real nice. Serena's trying to get her stick on it, but Wolverine are holding her up. Oh, Nicole sees it loose though, and she gets a nice shot on net. Gets it in there. 13:41 left in the third. Scores 4-1 Redhawks. I'll bring. There you go. Okay. And we have McKenna, Fiona, Allison on the ice with Alice and Ellie. Puck goes to the boards. Gets to Alice. She's going to send it forward to Allison. Allison's going to dump it to the offensive zone, chase it down. Wolverine will get to in the corner. They're going to send it to the boards. Comes back to Alice. She'll keep it at the blue line. She's going to send it towards the net, but it hits some bodies. Wolverines are trying to get it out. Ellie is able to knock it away, keeps it in. Ellie keeps it in again, whips it towards the net, goes behind the net. Where Allison's trying to get a hold of it. Ken's going to fight for it, comes up the boards. Wolverines have the puck. Get it knocked out to neutral ice, where their player picks it up and skates it into our zone. I'm going to send it towards the net, and Corey's going to get it covered. On the ice, we had Nicole, Laura, Wendy, Malia, and Stasi. Puck drops. Nicole's able to poke it away from the Wolverines and gives it to Wendy. Wendy brings it into the zone. Puck goes loose towards the goalie, so she's going to get covered up because Wendy was ready to smack it in. All right, puck drops. Wolverine gets knocked over to their play. They try to get it out. Nicole keeps it in. Wolverine player's down. She gets knocked out to neutralize. So Stasi picks it up. Tries to send it back into the zone. Gets it just past the blue line, but the Wolverines are going to send it back out. Goes to Stasi again. She's going to send it up the boards. Wolverines will knock it out the blue line, but Laura gets a hold of the puck. Tries to get it. Brings it and gets it tapped in. But knocked back out. Gets to Stasi. Stasi sends it to Wendy. Wendy taps it into the zone. Finding the Wolverines to get it. Laura's able to grab it, send it to the corner. Wolverines pick it up behind the net. They're going to skate it. She's going to carry it into our zone. Gets it towards the net, knocked off her stick by Wendy. Then Stasi's going to be able to grab it, gets sent towards the net, where Cora's going to get it covered on the side. Puck drops, gets stuck in the faceoff for a second, comes back to the Wolverines D. They send it wide of the net, goes to the corner where Ellie will pick it up. Just stuck by her skates. She's able to send it over to the boards, comes out to neutral ice. Wolverine take it. Tries to send the player, but it hits Allison. The other player is going to pick it up. Wolverine bring it into our zone. Alice is going to get it knocked away. They try to center it, but Alice is going to grab the puck and carry it down. Alice still has the puck, brings it into the offensive zone. Alice still has the puck, centers it. Oh, Alice almost gets it in, and then the puck goes loose to the goalie, who's going to get it covered up. .11:27 left in the game. Out on the ice, we have Wendy, McKenna, Nicole with Malia and Stasi. Puck drops, McKenna gets the face off, sends it up the boards. Nicole's going to grab it, bumps it back into Stasi. Stasi's going to send it wide of the net. Wendy will pick up behind the net, trying to get a hold of it. It's got two Wolverines on him. Able to knock it away. Oh, tries to sneak it in, but that goalie made a great save. Nicole's trying to smack it in. Wendy tries to get in, but it goes across the ice to the boards. Malia is able to knock it away from the Wolverines, keep it in the zone. They try to send it to the boards. McKenna's going to block it. Comes back to the Wolverine. They would have sent it down the ice to neutral where Stasi knocks over stick, and Wendy will pick it up. Wendy's going to dump it into the zone. McKenna's going to knock it off some Wolverine sticks. Wendy will help her keep it in. Wendy sends it over to Nicole. Nicole's got the puck, goes for a shot just wide of the net, comes up the boards. The Wolverine pick it up, but McKenna's on him, and Stasi's going to keep it in. Wolverine stops it before it gets to the net, and their skater's going to carry it down the ice. Gets knocked off her stick. Stasi sends it out to neutral. The Wolverine grab it. They're going to send it forward. It's going to go into our zone for icing. On the ice, we have Laura, Fiona, Allison, Alice, and Ellie. All right, puck drop. Laura gets it knocked back to Ellie. Ellie's going to send it forward. Fiona tries to tap it in. It gets to Laura, but she's held up by the Wolverine. The Wolverine get it knocked out. Goes to neutral ice for Alice to chase it down. She gets to it first, reverses it, but it goes to the Wolverine. And then that must have been offsides. All right, puck drops, gets stuck at the face-off, gets into the boards, comes back to Ellie in our zone. She's going to send it forward, comes down the ice. It should be icing. On the ice, we have Nicole, Wendy, and Serena with Lily and Stasi. All right, puck drops, comes back to the Wolverines D. We're going to send it towards the net. It hits some bodies, also goes up high. Stasi grabs it, tries to send it out. Wolverine will keep it at the blue line. Gets sent to the corner. Comes by the net where Stasi grabs it, sends it around the other side. And you'll pick it up, sends it over to Serena in neutral ice. Serena will carry it into the offensive zone. She'll dump it. Puck will come loose to my corner. The Wolverine tried to knock it out, but Nicole's going to block it. Wendy knocks it off their stick. Picks up the puck. Wendy tries to center it, but it's deflected behind the net. Wolverines grab it, send it up the boards. Malia's going to keep step forward and keeps it in. Gets it centered real nice. Nicole's trying to get control of it. Wolverine or Honor gets it over to the corner. Comes up the boards. Serena knocks it off her stick, but the other Wolverines player is going to pick it up and carry it down the ice. Oh, Alice was going to smush her, get her off of it. Comes to Malia. Malia's got some room, so she's going to skate it. She brings it into the offensive zone. She's going to try to get a shot wide of the net. It's going to come up the boards. Tries to get step forward, keeps it in, gets it over to Allison. Wolverines try to knock it out. Stasi keeps it in, but Wolverine are able to pick it up and carry it into the neutral zone, and then into ours. Knocked off her stick by Stasi. Gets over to Malia, who knocks it forward to McKenna. Just off her stick, but she's able to pick it back up and bring it into the zone after fighting off the Wolverine. Wolverine knocked it off her stick and bring it out and take it down the ice. Get into our zone. The player still has it. Centers it, but it goes across to the boards. When he's able to pick up the puck in our zone and carry it down the ice. Got Fiona backing him up. When he still got the puck, trying to be fancy though. Gonna take it behind the net. Get their player knocked down, trying to get control of the puck. Oh! And then Wolverine was sending it around the boards. Alice is able to grab it, knock it past the Wolverines player, but the other player's going to step forward, pick it up. As Fiona knocks it off, gets over to Wendy. Wendy tries to send it to the net, but Wolverine's going to send it to the corner. Wendy's able to get back on the puck, though. Oh, Wolverine knocks it off their stick. Stuck in the corner. Wolverine, they're able to knock it out. They're going to send it up the board. I was going to step forward to keep it in. Laura's trying to pick up the puck. We got the Wolverine on her. She's able to grab it. Oh, she got it centered nice, but nobody was there. Comes across to the boards. Wolverine grab it. Allison's going to keep them busy, though. The other player, Wolverine's probably going to step forward and get it out to neutral ice. But Laura's going to get it. She'll turn around, bring it back into the offensive zone. Laura's trying to keep a hold of the puck and center it, but their player's going to knock it away. Wolverine pick up the puck, try to get it out, but Ellie's going to keep it the blue line. Gets to the Wolverine, and they're going to send it down the ice for icing. 6:52 left in the game. On ice, we're going to have Nicole, Serena, Allison, Malia, and Stasi. Puck drops, gets knocked back to Nicole. She sends it right on net. Goalie's going to get it covered, though. We have Allison swap out with Wendy. All right, puck drops. Wolverines get it sent over to the board. Nicole's fighting for it. Gets loose. Serena grabs it. Heads it towards net, but the Wolverine going to hold up. Serena gets a nice kick to Wendy. Wendy's trying to get control of it. Wendy sends it back to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it towards the net, but it's going to hit a Wolverine player, but they missed the puck. Serena grabs it, gets a shot, but it just hits the post. Wendy's going to grab it, sends it to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it forward to Wendy, trying to get a hold of the puck. Serena's trying to grab it. Wolverine able to grab it and take it out, and they're going to carry it down the ice, bringing it to our zone. Stasi's going to put pressure on her, so she's not going to get a great shot. Cora's going to block it, and then block it again. Comes to the Wolverines D. They send it forward. I think that hit Wendy, hit somebody. Pucks over along the boards where I think that was Fiona fighting for it. Serena gets the puck loose, goes around the boards. Wendy's able to grab it, and they're going to send it down the ice because I think we need a line change. Fiona's going to chase it into the zone, though. There's no icing. Fiona's going to hold him up the corner. They try something out. Allison's going to stop it. Comes back to the Wolverine. Over to the boards. McKenna's going to hold him up. Fiona's going to grab the loose puck, sends over to Allison. It's a bump to McKenna. McKenna goes for a shot. Oh, it bounces off the goalie and just misses the net. Allison has it in the corner. Comes over to McKenna. McKenna's trying to keep control of the puck. Goes over to the boards. Fiona grabs it, centers it nice, but the Wolverine blocked it. They get a shot on net. Blocked by the goalie. Another one blocked by the goalie. Comes back to Alice. Alice tries to forward, hits the Wolverine's body, but McKenna's able to get a hold of it. She's going to send it back to Ellie. Ellie's going to try to forward. Goes up high. Wolverine going to grab the puck here by the boards and send it around. Alice is going to stop it, sends it towards the net, but the Wolverine grab it, tries to send it, but Ellie keeps it at the blue line. She's going to send it behind the net. The Wolverine pick it up. They try to send it out. Ellie will keep it in. It just bounces past the blue line off the boards, but she's going to dump it back into the zone. Wolverine going to get it. And sorry, just staying on the blue line for a second, but Wolverines will pick it up and carry it down the ice, bring it to our zone, get a shot on net, blocked by Cora. Ellie's going to grab the puck, hit up the boards and get it out to neutral ice. And Wendy's fighting for it. Comes back into our zone. Wolverine need to touch up, though. Stasi sends the puck to Wendy. Wendy passes it over to Nicole. Nicole brings it into the zone, gets a shot on net, caught by the goalie. On ice, we have Wendy, Laura, Nicole, Malia, and Stasi. Puck drops, gets sent over to the Wolverines player on the side. They try to bring it up, but Nicole's going to stop that. Laura gets it. Oh, it goes up high. Almost hits Wendy. Oh, the Wolverines player did something, and then there's some unfortunate bounces in our favor.
Give me your hat.
Oh, is that a hat trick for him?
That's good.
Sorry, we are being goofy for a second. We think Wendy got a hat trick. Right. All right. Face off goes to Serena. She gets back to Alice.
Sarah's got to put her hat back on. Hang on, she needs 2 hands.
Oh, no, that's okay. Fiona's got the puck. Sends it out to neutral ice. Where the Wolverines get to it. Send it back to our zone where Ellie will get the puck. The Wolverine keep it in, take it towards the net, but Alice is going to get the puck away. Fiona gets it over to Allison. Allison's going to skate into the offensive zone. Serena was ready. She tries to get it to her, but it comes over to the boards. Knocked off the Wolverine stick. Ellie keeps it at the blue line. Fiona's going to pick up the loose puck, send it towards the net. Wolverine will knock it away. Other player will pick it up and take it out to neutral ice where, I think McKenna's getting something on that. That girl went flying a little bit. So 3:15 left in the game, and we'll have a penalty kill. Oh, sorry, that doesn't even have the penalty on it. That's why they wanted the other scoreboard to start working. There we go. All right, puck drops. It's over to Wendy. Wendy knocks to Stasi. Stasi knocks it back up to Wendy. Wendy's going to send it down the ice to the offensive zone. Comes to my corner. Wolverine will pick it up. We're going to put some pressure on him. Wolverine going to carry it down the ice. Wendy's going to get in the way, but they still got it. They get shot on net, goes up high. The Cora blocks it. Comes up the boards where Wendy's trying to hold on to it. Gets it sent down the ice. Back into the offensive zone. I was trying to figure out what the yelling was. Okay, gets sent out to neutral ice for the Wolverine. Pick it back up, bring it into our zone. They try to center, but it goes to Stasi. Stasi will knock it away. It goes to Nicole, and Nicole sends it down the ice. We got 40 seconds left in the penalty kill. Wolverine pick up the puck. Serena's going to knock it away from their stick. The other player will step up and grab it. Trying to get it out. They get it into our zone where Malia grabs it. She'll send it back into the offensive zone. Wolverine will pick it up behind the net. Nicole's going to put some pressure on. They try to send it out, but Serena's going to keep it in. She's got the puck. She's going to take it behind the net. Sends it back to Sazi. Sazi sends it on net. Going to be on the side, but the goalie's going to get it gloved. 1:51 left in the game. 6 seconds left in the penalty kill. On the ice, we have Fiona, Ellie, Allison, and Alice. Ellie gets it knocked over towards Fiona. Fiona's trying to get a hold of it. The Wolverine will scoop it out and send it down the ice. We're at full power. They got to send it over to Allison. Allison towards the net, which is wide. Over in the corner with the Alley. Allison gets McKenna. McKenna gets a real nice high shot in. With 1:27 left in the game. Score will be 6-1 Red Hawks now. And maybe it's 5-1. I don't remember where we were at. Okay, 6-1. Alright, puck drops, gets stuck under feet. Wolverine will bring it to our zone. They're going to send it on net, just wide though. It's going to go to the corner. Wolverine pick it back up, try to get centered. Oh, they do get to the player. Alice knocks it away, picks it up. She's going to send it over to Nicole. Nicole's going to carry the puck, gets it sent over to Laura, who gets it to Wendy. Wendy didn't quite have a hold of it. I think Wendy dropped in the Bears. So it's going to be offsides. So nice back and forth, but just a little bit of a misread. All right, puck drops, goes over to the boards. Malia's able to grab it. Tries to send it forward, but hits a Wolverine player. Wendy's able to scoop it out, though. Send it into the offensive zone. Serena's able to grab it, sends it to the net just wide. Comes over to Nicole. Nicole gets it towards the net, trying to get a hold of it. Wolverine able to grab it though and get it sent out to neutral ice. We got 40 seconds left in the game. Zazi's trying to fight for it. Lee's able to stop before they get to the net. Comes out loose for Wendy, grabs it, gets a pass over to Fiona. Fiona try to get a hold of it, knocked her stick, but she's able to pick it back up again. She's going to get it knocked into the offensive zone. Wolverine's going to tie her up, though, and they're going to get sent down the ice. I think it's almost at the end. Oh, yeah, because it's running time, which is a 5 up. Leah's got the puck, bringing it down the ice. She'll carry it into the offensive zone. Lee's going to send towards the net. Ellie's going to deflect it over to the corner. 1 second left. And that's going to be end of the game.